Afternoon. We're sitting alongside LWC football coach Chris Oliver, Blue Raiders, with the victory here today. Coach, interesting game. I haven't seen us come out in the second half with as flat as I felt like we were, especially offensively. And you know, I'm nitpicking now because big, huge road win. You put up 523 yards, but it was kind of interesting because I hadn't seen that all year long.
Yeah, I don't feel like we played very well in the third quarter offensively. I felt like our defense, we didn't give up any points in the second half on defense. Right. We had a special teams, a less than enthusiastic looking punt team that was out there. We had a couple defensive scores, but yeah, our offense just wasn't clicking in the third quarter. Credit to our opponent. I think they made a couple adjustments, but you know, at the end of the day, it comes down to blocking, and you know, we didn't block very well. I mean, it kind of is what it is, and then we turned the football over later on, and you know, just didn't come out of the locker room with that intensity that we had the past couple of weeks. So we got to find a way to continue to get better.
And that's the whole thing here with a team right now. The fact that you're 7-0. Coaches you have to kind of look when you feel like when you didn't play your very best and you put up that type of numbers that we put up. It's still a process of trying to get better each and every week, each and every play.
For sure, it's never a done part of the process, for just a lack of a better way to put it. I mean, you're never finished. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're at game 7, game 10, or beyond. You're still growing as an offense, you're growing as a defense, as a team, what you're doing, and you have to continue to find those ways to get better. We had a good week of practice. We played well in the first half. It's just a mindset thing coming out of halftime there today. We just didn't quite have that. And you know, you fall into those moments where you come out of the halftime the past few weeks and you just continue to pour it on, and you know, maybe you take those things for granted, and you know, maybe you're sitting around a little bit high-fiving a little bit too much. I don't know. You know, it's just a mindset, and each of us have to make that decision, and ultimately it's my job to make sure we're ready to go. And you know, for whatever reason, we were just a little bit flat, a little bit not so sharp there to start the third quarter on offense.
First half, I thought offensively it had to be. You wanted to get off to a quick start, and you certainly did. Execution-wise, I thought the first half was excellent.
Yeah, I thought we played really well and had a lot of good aspects of what we had to do and wanted to do. Like our receivers, we had a good matchup with our defensive backs. We come out, we have a big pass play on the first play of the game, and you know, we kind of poured it on, and it had a lot of positives there. We get a big score right before halftime, and you know, you just wonder if that led to us relaxing and having that foot off the gas a little bit during that halftime break.
You talk about it all the time, that this is the ultimate team game, and the fact that, you know, sometimes the offense is down, the defense has to pick up. Sometimes it's vice versa. You know, I don't know that we were ever really in danger of losing this football game, but the fact that your defense put up, again, 2 more scores today goes a long way, and making sure that it didn't get a lot closer than it had to.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our defense came up big for us there in the third quarter and throughout the second half. I mean, our offense was sputtering, and you know, it was 34-20, 34-21. I can tell you from my standpoint on the sideline, I was very concerned. It felt like this is a football game, and we've let our foot off the gas here on offense. So thankfully our defense came to play, and we finished very strong. And man, we're getting defensive scores kind of left and right, and you get spoiled with that stuff. You know, that is very unusual for those things to happen. And here I think we've had 5 the past 4 weeks, you know, since the time we went to Florida. So you get spoiled with those things. You know, but it's exciting to see our defense come out and play so well in the second half.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. And I want to comment, too. You know, we want to have our thoughts and praying for Juan, the young man who went down today. And I think early reports seem positive from what we understand. We'll learn more, but, you know, continue to keep him in our prayers.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
That's LWC.